The daily government report yesterday saw 187 new COVID cases and 2 deaths in the previous 24-hour period. However, later, Samut Sakhon province reported 914 new cases, where 10,000 people are said to have been tested daily, so that's close to 10%. We can expect record high numbers there to continue, as immigrant workers will be tested over the next week, and most of those found to be positive are said to be Burmese. Despite a program to legitimise illegal Burmese here, employers still in some cases appear to be balking. This as 9 illegals were found in Kamphaengphet province on the side of the road where a van had forced them out. Through translation, it's understood the van was transporting them from Samut Sakhon at the behest of their employer, with plans to take them to Mae Sot, where they could cross back into Burma with ease. The concern should be that these are the ones that were found, but how many others have not been detected? Of the 2 deaths reported yesterday, one was a British man previously in good health and arriving here with a COVID clear certificate. He'd told friends he was concerned, as in his taxi to the London airport his driver had been coughing badly. No word on whether he wore a mask at the time, but within days of arrival here, he'd failed testing and was put into treatment, where he had to pay quickly for medication that he needed. Despite treatment, the previously fit man died, proving, if anything, that the quarantine program at least serves its purpose. A funeral's due to be held for the man, an expat here, this week. He'd arrived on December the 25th and shown symptoms 4 days later. With Chiang Mai loosening COVID restrictions, it may be appealing to some, but the CDC reports a new cluster of cases emanating from a party there at the start of the month, seeing a DJ celebrating his birthday. No social distancing and not everyone wearing masks. 19 people contracted the virus from that party. The gift of love on Valentine's Day is expected to extend to the start of Thailand's vaccination program, seeing healthcare and frontline workers top of the list. As the AstraZeneca vaccine has been approved for emergency use so far, so it and the Sinovac vaccine are due to begin use very soon, with plans for 50% of the population to get their shots by year's end. Meanwhile at home and in Pattaya, empty streets almost devoid of foot traffic or vehicles continue to be the norm. More businesses are expected to fold this weekend as rent becomes due at the end of the month, and in some cases landlords expect full rent. The expectation is that by the time the city begins to recover, rents will have to drop as demand is low and so many will be available. Landlords will have to decide: empty buildings with no rent or less income. With condos being rented for 25 to 30% of their 2019 rent, shop house owners should prepare for the same. The Air Visual app reported moderate smog levels again early this morning, 78 for Pattaya and 74 in the capital. However, the taste in the air was vile and acrid at 5 o'clock this morning, and at sunrise visibility was still very poor compared to yesterday. The appeal to listeners and viewers for help with keeping Fabulous 103 going, as we have virtually no income, has helped us so far, and we truly thank those who've donated. Donations continue to be urgently needed as bills become due and advertisers can't advertise as they're out of business due to the COVID restrictions. If you'd like to help us get through this and be part of keeping us alive and on air, please visit the gogetfunding.com website. That's gogetfunding.com and search for Fabulous 103, where any donation, large or small, is really appreciated. And with the reminder, mitts, masks and meters, wash your hands, wear a mask and keep social distancing. And the Met Office promising highs today of 33, dropping down to 25. A much warmer day with sunny intervals. That is the local and national news from Fab FM. For videos and of course to keep up with Fabulous Pattaya, visit alwayspattaya.com.